Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Yesterday, frankly, we discussed uh, past symbol, and today we are going to discuss another tense which is connected to the past symbol, which is past continuous tense, or sometimes we call it past progressive. What's past continuous? We use we use this tense to talk about actions that were going on or happening at a certain moment in the past. It's clear. At this time last Saturday, Paul was playing. He was continuing playing in the past, in the park with his friends. This mean this means that Paul was playing the time at that time he was going so he was playing and he took some time. Sometimes he took a period of time while he was playing. Okay, so I don't mean here that the action finished. No, I mean the continuity of the action, the progress of the progress of the action. Okay, I mean that the action took place from A point to P point, this period of time. Okay, go more. We often use past continuous to say what was in progress when something happened. Okay, sometimes we have two actions, a long action and a short one. Some action was continuing or was taking part while another action cut it. The phone rang, okay, suddenly, of course, the phone rang while I was doing my homework. I was doing my homework and then the phone rang. I was reading a comic book while my sister was watching TV. I was reading, I was doing the process of reading, I was having the book in my hand and going on reading, then suddenly the phone rang. Maybe two actions happening together. My father was going through the newspaper while my mother was cooking. My mother was cooking, my father was reading. So the two actions are happening together. So the two actions are in the past continuous. Here is, I mean, the continuity of the verb. The verb, the time or the duration of time of the verb. I don't mean that the action was cut. I don't mean the action was over, like the black past symbol. But when I'm speaking about the time the action took in the past, I use the present, the past continuous, sorry, or the past progressive, as they call it. Okay. Here is, we have some keywords like while, and I'm seeing while and when just. Last night while I was sleeping, the sound of the broken window woke me up. I was sleeping, then a sound woke me up. A sound happened suddenly and I was sleeping. Okay? I'll give you more examples. While I was reading, my father opened the door. While I was walking, I fell down. Okay? While my mother was cooking, she burned her hands, and so and so and so. Here is the form. I gave you a background about the tense and the usage, but of course we have to say the form of the verb. The verb is formed from the past of be, or be in the past, which is was and were, as I told you before, plus the verb plus ing. I was studying. Here is was, study, then ing. He was playing. I, he, she, it plus was plus verb plus ing. You, we, they, were plus the verb plus ing. You were reading. They were sleeping. It's very easy. Okay, so I, he, she, it plus was plus the verb plus ing. Okay, but you, we, and they plus were plus the verb plus ing. So the plural with were, the verb plus ing, and the singular, of course, we use was. It's simple. You know, it's the same usage of verb to be in the past. Plus verb plus ing. Okay. In negative, we say the same was becomes was not. I wasn't or I was not studying. He wasn't or he was not playing. You, we, they weren't or were not plus the verb plus ing. Okay. He wasn't playing. You weren't reading. They weren't sleeping. Okay. In questions, we say was, he or she plus the verb plus ing. So was or where comes first in the form of questions. Was he working? Were you or were they playing? Were they working? Okay, you were. It's very clear now. Look here. This, frankly, a very good picture to illustrate the usage of the conception of past continuous. Here is the Eiffel Tower in France. They started construction of the Eiffel Tower in January 1887. It's the very beginning of the start. Now, all the action was in the past. The whole action was in the past, of course. Here is in 1887. Here is in 1888, they were building the tower. Okay, they are continuing building now. In May 1889, they finished the tower. So here is the action is over. When I mean the end or the completion of the action, I use the verb, I use past simple. When I mean the continuity of the action, I use, as I told you before, I use, of course, the past continuous tense. Okay, as it's clear here. Okay. Here, it's now. It's a start beginning. Now they were building. Now they finished. Okay, so it was raining. More example. It was raining on Monday, so we didn't play football. Don't turn the radio off. I was listening to it. Of course, we are going to have something else. Okay, my friends? Okay, let's see. I have frankly more about this. No, not this PowerPoint, but this. Look here. I think it illustrates it gives more illustration of the usage and the conception of the these states. Okay. Sorry. Here, look at the picture. Here is called funfair. Everyone is doing his was doing his job or his career or doing. Everyone was doing something. Okay. Then suddenly something happened. Look, it was 9 o'clock in the morning. Everybody in the town was doing their own work, but suddenly, Okay, what happened suddenly? Look, wow, a car crashed on a tree. A car crashed into a tree. Yes. So everyone was doing his job. Everybody was doing his work, but suddenly then a car and a sudden action happened. What was it? A car crashed into a tree. Everybody shared this news with other people. Okay? Everybody shared this news with the other people. What did they say? Look, when the accident happened, everyone is talking now. When the accident happened, here is past, happened in the past simple. The accident happened suddenly. The sudden action, of course, or the quick action is in the past simple. Here is, look, I was doing my homework. This is the student. Good. I was playing my guitar. Excellent. The musician. We were having a great party. We were having a great party. The accident happened. Why they were indulging in doing this? Why they are doing this action? These actions. I was looking around. Look, he was looking around. Then the accident happened. Great. I was preparing my car. Excellent. The mechanic was preparing the car when the accident happened. Look, after when we used the past simple. I was waiting for my friend and reading the newspaper. Okay, someone here was waiting for his friend and reading the newspaper. I was working in my office. He was working in his office. Clear now. I was mending the roof. He was mending the roof when the accident happened. We were learning English. The students at school were learning English. Look, were learning, was mending, was waiting, and so on. Sorry, I was playing my flute. The musician here. I was making a phone call. Someone here was having a phone call or making a phone. So everyone was doing a certain job when the accident happened. Okay, more. Here we have also another slide. It was 9 o'clock in the morning. Everybody in the town was doing their own work. We said it. Suddenly a car crashed into a tree. Yes, the same. Everybody shared this news. Yes. The accident happened as, I hear it, we use as and while. As the same with while. The same. Here we are joining the two sentences together. The car happened as I was cleaning the windows. Great. While we were doing this, look here. I'm sorry. While we were dancing, the accident happened. Here is why. Look, we are joining the two sentences now with using while. Here is after while, the long action, then the short action. I can say also the accident happened while we were dancing, the scene. I was spraying around, this man was spraying around, when I saw the accident. Here is when. After when, the past symbol. Okay, I mean after when, the short action. He was spraying this building or doing things on it. As you see here, Then the accident happened. He was crashing into the tree while I was. He crashed into the tree while I was taking the rubbish out. Look here. This man was taking the rubbish, okay, and then putting the garbage. When the car crashed, he crashed. This man crashed. Okay, maybe they are telling the police or telling someone while I was taking the rubbish out. While I was selling the newspaper, the red car passed in front of me and hit a tree. Okay. As I was watching a romantic movie, I heard a strange noise. Okay, so as the same as while. I saw the driver while he was watching around carelessly. Okay, look, he's saying, I saw, it is in the past. While, after while, the long action, he was watching around carelessly. We were having a drink when the accident happened. They were having a tea or coffee when the accident happened in the cafe. When the red car crashed, I saw changing the lamp. Okay, so now we see how these people saw the accident. Here is, I think that we have more exercises. No, not this. Let it be the end. No, not this. Okay. Here is, I think that we have this exercise. It's very easy. We're going to play just to form sentences by luck. It's called luck. I just was getting. Choose any word. The bus has fallen, was falling, falling. Just to click the words. Was getting, the bus fell. Okay? Say, while he was getting into the bus, he fell down or he fell off. Okay, let's try to complete the sentence. While or she was getting, she fell. Okay, okay. She was getting off the bus when she fell down or when she fell. I tried from these words to make a sentence using the past continuous tense. I'm going to play another one. Okay, we're having, had, they, when, started. Okay, to rain. Okay, they were having what? Look, they were having a picnic, maybe, when it started to rain. They were having a picnic when it started to rain. This tense, frankly, is a very simple one, and it's a very easy one. So it's clear to understand a short action and a long action, or two long action happening together. Okay, I think that's enough from this. We are going to finalize by doing this exercise just to check understanding. My best friend, while I was shopping in the town, I was seeing, I saw, I see, I sees. Which one? Yeah, I'm waiting. I saw, okay, I saw, because here is past simple. I saw my best friend. Here is while. After while comes a long action. While I was shopping in the town. Look here, the other sentence. While he a bath, the phone rang. While he was having a bath, the phone rang. Here is the long action. while he was having a bath. Then the phone rang. Okay, another sentence. What when the light suddenly went out? What? Huh? Check. What were they doing? Great. Here is a question. Another one. Somebody her wallet while she was waiting at the bus stop. Yeah, Amy. While she was, I'm sorry for this, and it happens, frankly, from time to time. Somebody stole, took took the wallet and ran away. Took her bag and ran away. And of course, what were she doing? She was waiting at the bus station. ITV when he came in. ITV when he came in. I was watching TV. Of course, this is a long action or the action which took place. It's not short, but took a period of time in the past. Remember that both of the two actions are in the past, but one of them happened and finished, and the other, when I mentioned present progressive, past progressive, sorry, or past simple, I mean the action which was happening, was taking place taking some times in the past. I mean the period of time. I don't mean the end point. She an accident while she was driving back. She had an accident, of course. She was driving and she had an accident. When to train the children outside. When it began to rain, the children outside were playing, of course. The children were playing. Suddenly, it began to rain. They were flying a kite. When I saw him after wind passed. Tom was flying his kite. He was playing and flying his kite, of course. And then I saw him. Suddenly, I saw him. He was playing. The boy fell down while he was riding his bike. Of course, here is was, so I put ing only, verb plus ing. He was, what happened? He fell down. What was he doing? He was riding his bike. Sorry, I can't see. The house caught fire. They were watching TV. While they were watching TV, of course, the house caught fire while they were watching TV. She was reading a story. They found her. Oh. When they found her, she was reading. I'm sorry for this. This poor girl was reading the story, and she was indulging in doing this action. Okay, she was continuing doing this action, and the action was lasting. Then suddenly they found her. They were happy, of course. He was playing basketball. When the fire, he was playing basketball and enjoying playing, and the fire started. I want to say something. Don't use some verbs in the continuous form, like, love, hate, and so on. We will have a video about this in separate. I was eating olives. My tooth broke. He was eating. It happens, frankly, from time to time. Personally, it happened with me. While I was eating, my tooth broke. Okay? While I was eating, I was continuing eating, I was lasting eating. Then suddenly, something happened, which is my tooth broke. While I was walking in the street, a wallet. I found. I was walking. I just want you to imagine the action. I was walking in the street. Then what happens on me? I found a wallet. Okay. When he saw the thief, when he saw the thief, he water in the kitchen. He was drinking water. He was in the kitchen, he was drinking water, he was continuing drinking water. Then he saw the thief. Okay. Now I'm going to say goodbye to you, and inshallah we will meet with other things, with other grammar lectures and with other videos. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.